How long can canned food actually stay good?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
You know, the concept of canned food is very underrated.
Is it?
I'm talking about a whole meal I don't have to remember to cook or do any work for whatsoever, all within the confines of a vessel that fits in the palm of my hand.
Yeah, I mean, the way that you put it, it is beautifully simple. It's like a miniature horse wearing a fedora.
You get it. And while we know that canned food off the shelf delivers exactly as you would expect, how about canned food off your great grandpa's shelf? AKA, can canned food stay good for years or even decades? It's time for, oh my gosh, so cool. These canned foods are totally vintage. Why does this warning label say consumption may cause shrinkage? All right, the Mythical crew has sourced a variety of vintage yet still unopened canned foods.
Shrinkage?
Foods, well, vintage and shrinkage don't really rhyme. I don't know, man. We're trying new things here.
What are the risks here today?
I don't know. These foods are, what do you mean, like for death?
What? No, for shrinkage. Like I don't want permanent shrinkage from anything I'm doing.
I think it'll be temporary shrinkage.
Okay, that was just a funny title.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but a lot of these foods, we got the old version and we have the new version. So we've got the ones that sold today and the one that was sold at some point in the past.
I'm blown away that the canned foods that still exist in canned form today. And I'm scared about the other stuff. Okay. We're gonna sample both, and then we're gonna decide if they should continue existing, even though I didn't know they were also still existing.
Are you okay? Are you experiencing shrinkage right now?
I think I am, brain shrinkage.
Now there's nothing like when the whole family gathers around the dinner table to share a whole canned chicken or a canned whole chicken. This one's been marinated since the 1970s. Sweet Sue's whole chicken in a can.
But now, see, here's the thing. There is one that Sweet Sue is still selling now.
Hold on, but first of all, is this your mom? Do you know what your mom was up to in the 70s?
She is the sweetest woman.
Does that look like Link's mom? I feel like that has some, at least a passing resemblance to your mom. Has your mom ever put on a hat and a bow like that?
I'm sure she has, but no. How could a sweet woman keep the fact that she cans chicken from her son her entire life?
I feel like it's the kind of thing you would do in secret.
I want to open this one first because, why?
So you didn't know about canned whole chicken?
No. You did?
Yeah, I've never gotten any. Oh, what the hell is wrong with you?
It's just a rough morning, man. You know what's gonna make it better? This.
Pouring this. It smells, hold on, that smells good. Hold on, are you giving birth to a chicken?
Look down in there. Yeah, sure I could. Oh!
Oh gosh. To me, it just feels like stew, like a stewed chicken. It's probably, I mean, it smells good. I'm smelling it right here. Now, I don't know if this one's gonna smell good.
It's just not even, it doesn't stay together.
Yeah, it's a tender chicken. The whole family just reaches in the bowl and grabs what they want.
And this is the new one.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Now I have a theory that when I pierce this, immediate stinkage is going to enter the room.
What you looking at me for?
Well, they told us that you were the safety expert today.
Yeah, the saying goes, if the old can hisses, bring it to the missus. I misses.
Okay, so we can't eat it if it hisses.
Yeah.
But otherwise we can?
Oh, here we go, here we go.
I guess.
No hiss.
Oh, you got a big crank.
They don't make cans like they used to. Oh gosh.
Actually, it's no different than this can.
I'm saying it just wasn't. Oh!
Sweet Sue!
I think it still might be pretty sweet.
You gotta give birth to it now.
Oh gosh.
Gentle, man, gentle. Bank it.
Oh, this one's real tender.
It really looks exactly the same.
It's just bones. Oh. Stevie is having a rough time.
I mean,
I got some chicken on the floor.
It doesn't look any different than this.
It doesn't smell any different, but there is fizz. Do you see the carbonation? I think that makes it. I think that
there's no difference. It keeps, and that's kind of
other than the carbonation.
You can keep a little fizz.
I think a little fizz makes it where I'm not gonna try it.
So the fact that you just put it in a can means you can just keep it for decades?
Well, that's the whole point of canned.
That's
things.
amazing.
I'm gonna try the new one.
Right, and I'll try the old one. Right, Nicole? It didn't hiss.
I wasn't anticipating chicken soda.
You
but...
touched all this with your hands, man. You got clean hands?
Yeah, I clean my hands. You got a little piece of the white meat.
That was good. I mean,
what's the application of this? Is it just like basically you take that whole can and you put it in a pot and it's supposed to be like soupy chicken?
Chill before moving from can. Do not heat in can.
Like what is it?
I think if you were trying to whip up a real fast chicken soup,
chicken a la king,
anything you need cooked chicken for.
Are those different than the 70s can in terms of the recipes that it says?
This also says, or just serve cold, just as chicken comes from the can, which is what we're doing. This is a great party. And then this.
All they said in the 70s was,
I gotta get a good bite.
A delicious chicken soup may be prepared by adding rice, cooked noodles, or dumplings to the broth.
It's totally fine. Like, my instincts are telling me, go for it.
Well, you go for it, man. That's why there's two of us. We have host redundancy. There's two of us because one of us may be ended by this show.
Now, I'm not eating it. I'm just tasting it.
I'm not eating it, I'm just putting it in my mouth.
So what I've learned is no difference.
I trust you. I just don't trust with the fizz.
I like this. I like the tenderness. It tastes totally fine.
If it was hot, it would be excellent.
This is a really good thing. This should not leave society.
As someone who is incapable of cooking and can't care for his children without his wife, this is right down your alley, man. You can just get a can and you're like, kids, I've got chicken.
Exactly.
And then you just give birth to it right there in front of them, and it's like you're the mother and the father.
Daddy's coming home with a case of these today.
That's right.
So I'm saying a whole chicken can. Potted meat. Now, if the last round didn't appetize you, let me read to you what this vintage potted meat from the 80s consists of. Beef tripe, beef hearts, cooked beef fat tissue solids, water, partially defatted beef fatty tissue, and other sodium
They're
stuff.
much less specific today, where they say mechanically separated chicken, pork, water, salt. So basically,
yeah, because they don't want to say what I just said.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Back in the 80s, nobody read this.
They
stuff.
asked whoever you have to ask these things to, do we have to say all that? And they were like, no.
Open this up. We did a potted meat. We ate some in our canned food taste test that we did back in 2016. It's taken this long to work up the nerve to eat more of it.
This is coming from people who ate Wiener sausages growing up.
And this is fresh. This is fresh crap. Let's try the freshness.
Fresh crap. I mean,
so much worse than the chicken.
It has the color and the consistency of human. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can imagine that if I were to just grind Link up right now and put him in a can, he would look like this.
Hey.
Would he taste this way?
There's a price for everything, my friend.
Oh!
It's bad. It's bad. And that's the new one. Oh!
We've got whiteness.
It looks like it, oh!
The fat has risen to the top.
Okay, Nicole, shall we?
It didn't fizz.
What are you thinking?
Let me see what it looks like.
Nicole, what professional qualifications do you, I know you're like a great chef, but are you a professional food safety expert?
I have a food handler's card.
You have a food handler's card?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like expired or not. Like the card, not the food.
Does that get you into the Magic Castle?
Eat it. I'd eat it. Take a little nibble.
She has a food handler's card.
She said eat it.
Oh.
I mean, how could it be better? Maybe it gets better with age. That's what.
It's just the 80s?
That's the thesis.
Hey, this is younger than us.
Right, if you
I think that's the rule.
I would be older than that.
You can't die if you eat something younger than you. Oh my gosh, that smells bad, man, dude.
Yeah, let's not.
No, we should not. It smells like rancid. It doesn't just smell like.
Come on, Nicole. That's
Gosh.
some new data for you. You changing your mind?
But what could we do with this?
A little lick. A little lick.
I feel like we could spread it on a pole and get some coyotes to come around. Whoa! yeah, man. That's not wise. It smells like a dog that hasn't washed.
This shouldn't exist. Let's just be real. I mean, there's so many things that you can grind up and put in a can these days. I'm sure we can come up with better stuff than this.
So, potted meat. Cannot.
Now for this next round, we were excited because we ordered buffalo stew.
Yum.
That's like an antique. We've paid $125 for this stuff. And here it is. It's in a plastic bag.
Sorta.
I'm gonna open this thing up, but we were severely disappointed because the whole bottom of the can is just open. It looks nothing like the picture. How did they even take a picture like that? And then this is what happened. Oh my gosh.
Smell it.
You smell it.
Oh! I've smelled that before.
Oh wow. I don't know if I wanna rake this out, dude. I mean, it's a really cool can.
Well, why don't you bring in the thing that we bought that was gonna be our modern version of buffalo?
Yeah, I can't do this to us.
Yeah, we don't need to do that. We couldn't find buffalo stew. So all we did find was dog food that was bison tripe.
I ain't opening that either.
That's just the stomach lining of a bison.
Let's move on to crab meat.
Yeah, sure.
Here's
How
some-
about crab from the 1930s? That's what I've got here. Monarch. Apparently they used to just say Alaska king crab before they changed it to Alaskan king crab. This just says, Monarch crab meat is hermetically sealed, cooked, and ready to serve.
Well, let's
Monarch
serve it.
crab meat as a cocktail, salad, sandwich filling, chowder, creamed, or in a casserole. So this is the modern day version, which it specifically says fancy crab, because everybody knows crabs have gotten fancier over the last century.
If you really wanna enjoy your dinner, you shouldn't eat it right out of the can. Okay, that's fine. The first bite of crab is always not good, and then you realize, oh, it's just crab, I can relax. I actually do like this.
Did you just fart, or did I just open a 1930s can of crab because...
I farted because I knew you were opening a can of 1930s crab.
There's maggots.
No.
Is that maggots? There's no way there's maggots in there.
Those white things? That?
I think the crab has come apart and it just is mimicking maggots.
But this is a big piece of crab.
You know what this smells like? The pier. It's so fishy. Oh, look what's happened to it.
Look, this is an actual claw. It's intact.
There's so much of it though.
Like that claw.
They really packed that can full of crab.
Is that intact? It looks a lot better than.
God.
It looks a lot better than this crab.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, the coloring is not so good, but the texture is very promising. Nicole, do you want us to eat this?
I don't know anymore, to be honest.
I mean, it didn't hiss.
I mean, it's 90-year-old crab.
Just put it in your mouth and then spit it out.
No, why? Just because you've been dumb doesn't mean I have to be dumb.
Hey, man, come on, you gotta rise to the occasion.
Somebody around here's gotta not be dumb.
Oh, yeah, don't eat that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sitting here wafting this the whole time here.
Yeah, man, don't eat that.
I think that crab in a can is kind of like tuna in a can.
Yeah.
I mean, it's simple, it's easy, you know?
Well, I mean, are we gonna be the ones to put a stop to this just by saying that cannot?
No.
But that's the power we have, so we shouldn't wield it.
The USDA is watching.
Alaskan king crab can.
Okay, so back in the day, before Swiss Miss, apparently, there was a brand called Hot Toddy, or just Toddy, which is essentially just hot chocolate mix. So,
But there is a hot toddy that's
it's
an
a
alcoholic
cocktail,
beverage.
But don't think about the hot toddy that you might get on a cold night when you come down from the slopes.
well, yeah.
We're not talking about that.
No, but unless you have a hot chocolate, which that's what this is.
First of all, how do you open it? This is like a 1930s can, another almost 100-year-old can.
It's really cool looking.
It has a key on top of it.
Yes, it does. Look at that. We're gonna have to figure out how to open this thing in a second. Pay no more than 1 cent with can of toddy at regular price.
Pay no more than 1 cent
with can of toddy
at regular price.
Buy one, get one, 1 cent.
Is that how you interpret that?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of anything that makes more sense than that, so. See if you can open it.
You know what makes less sense than this? The fact that it still
Yeah,
exists.
I mean.
Like, I didn't know about this.
You guys know about this? You've seen this on the shelves?
I've never seen this on a shelf. I've never looked at it in the eye.
Now, Nicole, you have a food handling card, and did you know that this was a thing?
Nope, never seen a package like that in my life, boss.
So is it like Nesquik?
Thank you. Thank you for, I sent you that email. I didn't know if you read it. Call me boss.
Bring in one of your hot milks.
From now on.
And I'll bring in one too. Let's eat the good stuff, because I'm actually interested in if toddy is worth a dang. I mean, because
you're a big chocolate milk fan, but you
Nesquik powder fan.
Oh, so you do use the powder. You don't use the syrup.
And look at that, perfect amount. That's the coloring I like. The milk was already heated, but not boiled.
We know we like this, man.
That's a nice hot chocolate. I would have to recommend toddy.
Yeah, there's nothing unusual about it.
It's very
just hot
creamy.
chocolate. So let's see what they did 90 years ago. Let's see if they've changed the recipe.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll taste exactly the same.
I just got that off, but I actually broke the key. Like, the end of the key is still stuck to the top
This is like an escape room, and you know how we feel about those.
To open, wind off strip with key.
Wind off strip. So grab that strip with that key.
Oh, see, there's a strip right here.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Look at how things used to work, kids.
Look at that. Isn't this cool, Nicole?
Yes.
I mean, I'm handling food and I don't even have a card.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, wow.
Was that in Rhett's email too?
Yes.
Yeah, when you say it to Link, say it sarcastically. That's specifically, that's what I said in my email. Boss.
Why are you doing air quotes every time you say it? This is fun. I would like for
you spilled some.
I would like for you to experience a little bit of that.
Oh, look at that. You just turn it. All you do is,
And now the top is resealable. You can keep using the top.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the future which came from the past.
This is what we're gonna be doing with canned things now. Now I'm willing to try this, but I will say it smells a little bit off. I wouldn't call that bogs necessarily, but it has a
I don't
slight...
have peripheral vision. You gotta warn a guy when you're throwing hot toddy in his face and he's turning.
It has a slight bogs. I would call that bogs light. Bogs Junior, we call that.
Boggs, he has a name. We just don't know it. Oh, it doesn't, look at that. It does not want to mix. It's actually clumping like...
Oh, it's hydrophobic. Boggs Junior is hydrophobic.
I think it's like cat pee in a litter box.
Things I didn't think I'd say today when I woke up.
Look at that.
Boggs Junior is hydrophobic.
You know, every time I scoop the clumpified cat pee out of the litter box, I'm always amazed. But I never want to taste it.
But seriously, look at what's happening here.
Yeah.
Do you see what has happened?
Nothing good has happened.
It has clumped. It is fully clumped.
It's coagulated.
Maybe they stirred faster in the 30s.
What else do they have to do? They didn't have the internet.
They were real fast stirrers. They didn't have like button thumbs like we do. Keyboard hands. They had stir hands.
Yours is looking decent.
Well, it's because my coagulated balls have sunk to the bottom. And they're gonna float back to, oh, no, you know what? With that 1930s stirring technique, I did get some to go away.
Let's just taste some, okay?
I swallowed.
I don't want to put it, well, if you do, you should announce it.
And it was just my body. It went in my mouth and I swallowed. Like I had nothing to do with it. My brain had nothing to do with it. I put hot toddy in my mouth and I swallowed. I didn't swallow one of the coagulated balls though.
It is not nearly.
It's not as good as it is now.
as it is now.
They've improved the recipe significantly.
I really like the container. I like how it seems like the container itself is made out of resinized toddy.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So I'm
this
saying
is also resealable.
now, but it's not a can.
But look at that, it is resealable. So the future is part of this.
So we're gonna say toddy can.
Each can.
We had an entire experience at Mythicon. We documented the entire thing, and now we are pleased to release on the Mythical Society the Behind the Mythicality mini doc showcasing the entire Mythicon experience. Here's a clip.
We're about to welcome everyone to Mythicon from a roof. We have one microphone and no pre-written or even pre-discussed script.
And I'm upset that there's only one microphone.
I'm very happy about it.
It's a photo op, isn't it?
Don't care much about the destination. As long as you're there, that's where I wanna be.
So, L-Town Snuggle Baby. You know, we could just hang out. We don't have to go anywhere. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to please anybody.
Y'all know the show starts at 7:30, correct?
Yeah, we're on our way right now.
Got it pretty bad. I'm a lonely, sad little water dispensing tab. Got it pretty bad. I'm a lonely, sad little water dispensing tab. It was just as much fun as it looks like, and now you can go enjoy it. Available for first, second, and third degree on the Mythical Society, mythicalsociety.com.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
I'm Atticus from Streamwood, Illinois, and me and my brother just raised all this food for our local food pantry. And it's time to spin a little mythicality.
Toddler not included.
If you guys were about to do a taste test with all that, I was gonna be like, oh, give it to somebody. Thanks for being your mythical best. Also, click the top link to see us rank the best Cheez-Its and see if our tastes have changed over the year.
And to find out whether the mythicality's gonna land. Oh, you got a shrine. I'm marked out. So, I have my own shrine. Dear Diary, found links of new teeth today. Can shove them in him tonight.